What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cosmat Wrestling. I am Matacarpio. Kyle is not here today, but he will be here with you guys next week. Let's just say Raw was pretty good. I was pretty happy with the outcome of it. It was pretty action-packed. Retribution did get their attack, but hey, just tune in because we're going to go right over everything with what happened on Monday Night Raw to the end of the show. You will not be disappointed. Let's jump right into it. Monday Night Raw opens up as the Viper makes his way down to the ring with a microphone, as Orton tells us he jumped through hoops to get that title opportunity at Clash of Champions, as he sees himself facing Keith Lee again later tonight. As he sees Keith more and more, he wants to kick him in the head more and more, which I don't mind seeing. Well, we then see Randy Orton address the WWE Champ Drew McIntyre, saying he kicked Drew in the head and broke his jaw. After we see the recap of last week, sirens ring throughout the arena as an ambulance drives up, and out comes Drew McIntyre. He storms the ring and claymores the head right off of Randy Orton. Then we cut back to the Hurt Business backstage as they walk past a janitor. MVP accuses him of saying something about Shelton Benjamin's mother. Bobby then holds the guy against the wall as he denies his allegations, saying how Shelton sucker punches him and warns him that, whatever, you don't say that about his mother, whatever. Then Apollo Crews then heads down to the ring. As we cut to break, we then come back with Drew McIntyre walking backstage as he runs into Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce says he's not cleared to compete, but Drew declined and said he is sending a message claiming his spot at Clash of Champions, which he does not want to miss. He does not want to miss that pay-per-view. I don't want to see him miss that pay-per-view. But then we cut to the Hurt Business once again as they beat down Cedric Alexander during his entrance as his friends help save him. This leads us with the Hurt Business versus Apollo Crews, Cedric Alexander, and Ricochet. Crews starts this match with Bobby as he whips him hard into the corner and beats him down until he goes for a tag to Ricochet, until Cedric Alexander pulls Ricochet off that apron, declining Crews from the tag as Cedric hits Crews with a lumbar check. This made me want to cry. I wanted to cry. He joined the Hurt Business. I'm happy, but I wanted to cry. We then head to our next match with Andrade and Angel Garza taking on the Street Profits. It's been like the 37,000th year of us seeing this, but then Garza in for it start. Garza tags out as Angelo Dawkins goes for a dropkick. Andrade steps aside, but is caught by Dawkins as the Street Profits take the win. Then we come back from a break as the SmackDown Tag Champs are in the ring alongside Shinsuke Nakamura, as he says that the real champions showed up to Raw, as Dawkins says that the Street Profits are more than a team, they're family. Oh, isn't that nice? They're family. They're family. Ford tells Cesaro he went through so many partners he might as well check for STDs. What? We then cut from earlier footage with R-Truth eating inside a restaurant as Tozawa and a ninja show up from under the table. Truth fails to throw his 24/7 title at Little Jimmy and throws water onto a ninja and Tozawa and run them over with a shopping cart. Then Peyton Royce is making her way down to the ring as she is set to face off against her ex-tag team partner, Billie Kay. Peyton Royce did get the big win here and threw Billie into the corner and goes for a leg trap as Royce fights out and hits her with that 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of happy to see these two finally get a singles run. I mean, they did hug each other after the match, but, I do want to see them both work alone. I don't want to see them as tag teams. They're kind of annoying. We then are shown a recap of the Rollins Mysterio business as commentary informs us that we will see Dominik face off against Buddy Murphy later tonight. We then cut back ringside as the Mysterio family are set for an interview as Ray says that Seth has reaped what he has sown. Buddy Murphy calls in from the Titantron and tells Dominik to up the antics for their match tonight and make it a street fight so he can end Dominik's career. Oh, I'm pumped for this because Dominik, he can bring it to Buddy. I think I like both of them working together, and I think Buddy is happy to work with Dominik. We then cut backstage with the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax complaining to Adam Pearce of being put into handicap matches against the Riot Squad later tonight. Then, why are they tag team champions? They don't even get along. We then see Drew McIntyre walking by, distracting Adam Pearce as Adam tells him to make sure he's leaving the arena, which he supposedly is. Asuka and then Mickey are in the ring and face Lana and Natalya. This match wasn't important until Asuka hooked in that Asuka lock for the win, and then we came back from another break as the Hurt Business, alongside their new partner Cedric Alexander, make their way down to the ring for the MVP lounge. Cedric gives us an answer that we all want to hear, that he is tired of getting beat up every week and he'd rather learn and earn. Well, I give it to him. I'm happy. I knew he was going to join all along, but I didn't expect it to be this early on. We then cut to the Viking Raiders as they enter, joined after by Ricochet and Cruz. The babyfaces clear the ring as we head to break and then come back with Apollo, Ricochet, and the Viking Raiders versus the Hurt Business and Cedric Alexander. Ricochet did take that heartbreak from his former teammate as the new and improved Hurt Business got that win as Cedric hits that Michinoku driver on his old teammate Ricochet. After commercial, Shane McMahon is outside of Raw Underground as Kevin Owens rolls up and Shane says their past is under the bridge as Kevin says he wishes he say the same, but Shane is still a big jackass as he enters Underground. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens once more. Remember at WrestleMania? Oh, that was great. They put on great matches. Maybe this isn't the last we get to see of them. I don't know. We then cut to Keith Lee and Orton as they make their way down to the ring as they are set to face each other on one-on-one action. Orton then keeps rolling out of the ring, claiming how his jaw keeps hurting him as this match ends as Lee goes for a huge spirit bomb as Orton then slips out and Drew comes out of nowhere and hits him with that Claymore kick, ending the match in disqualification. Adam Pearce then heads down to the ring to scold Drew for not leaving and then sends Adam Cole to check up on the Viper. You know, I'm kind of happy to see Adam Pearce get a role in this Raw. He's been getting some good roles in this Raw, and I don't mind seeing him. Maybe he gave Vince a hamburger or two. I'm not sure, because you know how Vince likes to eat. We then cut back to Raw Underground as Kevin Owens and Aleister Black brawl all over the place from the canvas to the mat with a huge body drop onto Aleister Black as we then cut back to commercial and come back again with Adam Pearce apologizing to Randy Orton of what just happened. We then cut to Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott face Shayna in the handicap match as Nia actually distracts Shayna, allowing Liv to roll up Shayna. This pissed off Shayna. I don't see them lasting any longer together as tag team champions. Maybe they will feud together, but these two women, they can sure tear the house down. But Shayna not getting a win, this was pretty sad. We then see Nia Jax take on the Riot Squad for her part of the handicap match. A few minutes in, the lights keep flickering. They finally go dark as Retribution is written all over the LED boards as we then cut to Retribution cutting a dark, eerie promo that they're there to feed on the scraps and destroy every WWE superstar. I'm getting reminiscences of the Nexus. Oh man, remember the Nexus? They kicked everybody's ass and I think I loved it and I think you all did too. We then cut back to Raw Underground as Bubba Tunde gets involved into the mess and beats both Black and Kevin Owens up. We then cut to Randy Orton as he is then shown stumbling into an interview with Charlie Caruso until Drew comes out of nowhere, attacks him and claymores him as Orton is then shown leaving the arena by ambulance. Oh man, this is not going to be good. I think Orton is going to get some big revenge on the WWE champion. We then cut to the main event of the night as Buddy Murphy was facing off against Dominik in the street fight as Dominik's family was ringside for this match. Dominik, he was impressive in this match. Both men did have equal advantage until Dominik was tied against the ropes, but was freed from his family as he performs a sunset flip powerbomb onto Buddy Murphy, sending him through a table next to the announcer's table. Michael Cole went absolutely nuts. Michael Cole, like, he was screaming, like he lost his voice. I don't get how one can scream so loud. The Mysterio family do take advantage of this as Dominik rolls Murphy into the ring, ties him against the ropes for some payback, and starts hitting him with the kendo stick as Ray gets involved, hits him with the kendo stick. Then Aaliyah and the mother get involved with kendo sticks and start hitting him when he's tied against the ropes. Oh man, this hurt Buddy really bad until he said he quits. He couldn't have it anymore as they keep pounding him with kendo sticks. Did I say kendo sticks? I think it's kendo sticks. And then we see Buddy Murphy fall to the ground as they keep beating him up with kendo sticks as we fade to black. You know, I think this was a good way to end Raw. I wasn't really going to catch on about, oh, this is the main event. Oh, yeah, we have like 2 minutes left. It was just time consuming and it just went by quick. I liked it and I enjoyed Buddy Murphy getting beat up by the Mysterio family, even Aaliyah, our wife Aaliyah, beating up Buddy Murphy. Well, that was it for another episode of Cosmat Wrestling of Raw Recap. Let us know what you guys think most about the show, and let us know if you think that Retribution is on a path like Nexus was, and I for sure hope they are, and I am excited to see what keeps culminating in the next few weeks for Raw. But once again, always like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Don't